February 21st, I have a meeting at 11 with TikTok. I think that's where my anxiety is coming from, because last night I was feeling so anxious going to bed, and I just had the hardest time falling asleep. And then this morning I woke up anxious, and I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Like, I had those like symptoms of like my body senses as anxiety, and I'm like, why? I have nothing stressful today. No, it's this. It's making sense. It's this meeting. Girl, what's this meeting for? TikTok is having this Black History Month event next week for high school students who are in the Black Student Association. It's a Black History Month event, and I'm gonna lead a workshop on how to make a TikTok. So the call starts in 4 minutes. A couple days ago on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I do these daily chats, and the topic was that I get scared when I go to events and speak to new people. Saying, hi, how are you? Like, that first, hi, how are you? Scares me the most. After that, I can chat, girl. I can talk. But it's just that initial roadblock. Anyways, so I was feeling that way that night, but I've been working on it, and one of the things is exposure therapy. I'm trying to go to as many events, not only to, have fun, meet the brands, and network, but also start to get over that fear of like saying hi to new people. So I went to an event and it went great. I talked to more people than I usually do. And then the next day I was reading a magazine, and the magazine quoted, how much? I have 2 minutes. Oh, girl. The magazine basically quoted Zoe Saldana was saying, have fear and do it anyways, or feel the fear and do it anyways. So I read that thing. I got an email of this opportunity, and I said, you know what? This is really scary because now it's public speaking. I'm tackling a lot of things that scare me lately, but I'm going to do it with fear because this is something that I've always wanted to do, like a pathway that I want to enter, which is public speaking and like speaking on panels. And I know this, I won't be on the panel, but I'll be leading a workshop. So still adjacent, public speaking adjacent. Anyways, let me hop on this call because it starts soon, but I wanted to bring you through the behind the scenes of like how this stuff, or like how things like this come up, because sometimes people keep saying, oh, I have exciting projects, but then the project comes out and it's awesome and amazing and it's exciting, but I always wish to see the behind the scenes.
For our very first Black History event here at TikTok. This has been like probably years in the making, but because these are going to be 30-minute sessions, I want them to be able to hear a bit of your story.
Meeting is over. I took some notes. I think my window, like workshop window, is 30 to 40 minutes, and I should be talking for like 10 to 15, and then the students will start making their TikToks. We're going to the TikTok Canada studios, and that's where my class will be. They said I can record. The kids signed a release form, so there should not be any problems with that. I have a rough draft of what it is, and now I just have to like make it cute, polish it, practice it, and then do my thing. Oh my goodness. It's just like giving a presentation in school. Oh, that's what it is. It's just like, it's a presentation with high school students. It's like career day. It's literally like, it's like career day. I never thought I'd be making one of these. I'm scared. It's okay. What's the quote? Let me look it up. So they didn't get to really get into it. It's from the Harper's Bazaar when I was reading my magazine. And I just want to quote it properly because it's going to be my new motto for this year. I have decided. Feel the fear and do it anyways. Period. Zoe Saldana said that. It's cool. It's going to be fine. It's super chill. It's so chill, girl. Like, I'm just a little chill girl. Like, I'm just a chill girly. It's fine. Today is a day. Oh my goodness. It's currently 7:48. We have to be there by 9:30. I'm stressed. I'm nervous. We're going to be there. There's just so many emotions going on today. I tried to go to bed early last night, so I had a good night's rest. I woke up about 30 minutes ago. I did a quick run through in the bathroom of what I was going to say, because I'm only speaking for like 10 to 15 minutes. I also have, where'd it go? I wrote a brief kind of like what I'm going to say a couple days ago after I had the meeting. I have been so busy that I did not have a chance to look at it, and have not looked at it really since, but I did do a run through last night before I went to bed, kind of like the format of how I want to teach the class. I feel like this is a topic that I could speak on for hours because there's so many subcategories that I believe are as important to talk to when it comes to how to make a TikTok. Not only the equipment that you use, the editing software, how to make edits, all these things, kind of fall into that plane. So I kind of divide it into little blurbs. So I briefly talk about this equipment that I use. I briefly talk about the editing software. Then I kind of talk about how to come up with the ideas and kind of the step that I use or formula to go ahead and make those ideas, and then how that helps me at the end make the TikTok, and then you get into creative mode, and that's what we're gonna do. So I think I have it down. At the end of the day, this is also something I do day in and day out all day. So I feel like if anything, I'll just talk about it. You know, I don't really need a script. And also I feel like if I have cards or like a script or something, then I'm going to be so focused on, hey, did I make sure to say everything on the script? Motto this year, feel the fear, do it anyways. That's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to not be as stressed and just be calm. There's just so many things happening in my mind apart from that this morning that I'm just like, you know what, we're just gonna have some fun and it's gonna be great. I don't remember last time I woke up this early. I want to wear something that gives I'm cool a little bit but I'm also like low-key professional a little bit. I got this new button down the other day. It's kind of funky because it has this. I feel like that'd be cool, but I also don't want to give like business exec. Like this is a fun cute little moment, you know. I know you literally can't answer because I'm posting this after, but should I do fun jeans with this and a heel? I'm trying to make it fun but still kind of like, I know what I'm gonna say, I have my equipment, girl, you know what you're talking about, this is your job, you're gonna be fine. This is me giving myself a pep talk. I'm just gonna, let's shower, let's put a feel-good playlist on. I have a specific one, I think it's called Good for the Soul. It's just like all random songs. Let's do that. We're still making good time. I'm gonna get dressed and then I still have some things to record before I leave. I'm trying to breathe. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Hopefully I put on this outfit and it's the best outfit ever and I don't have breakdown. Ugh! Outfit is on. Equipment bag is packed. Oh, I am missing. Am I nervous? Yes. However, I'm also really excited not only to do this, but to document this and have this as a memory and also share with you guys, because I always, I have many side quests, but I've always dreamt of like doing something when I'm like speaking to people, and I feel like this is step one of doing that and my first opportunity to do so. So hopefully this will be the memory as the first, but there'll be many, many more to come. And maybe, you know what, I guess maybe I'll be speaking on a panel sometime later this year and I'll have all the nerves out and it'll be my thing and I'll be doing things. And anyways, but I need to take the first step and do it today. Let me show you my outfit. This is what I'm wearing today. I feel like it's cute, but also like profesh. I'm gonna wear it with some heels. I decided for this purse because guess what? It's Black History Month and this is a Black-owned business, period. Let's do that. I feel like this is a cute little vibe and outfit. Have a little quick snack before we go, but this is it. Let's head out. Welcome to my ASMR. We're on the way. I'm pooping my pants. I'm trying to deep breathe. I can't breathe.
My gosh, that's crazy.
I'm so excited. Official.
This is just newly renovated. This took 3 years.
Hey y'all, we're here. We're here. We're in the green room. Let's do a little, let me show you the green room. Like not that, like this is the green room, but let me show you the title of it saying green room. Get into it. We're in the green room. Come on in. Come on. Come on. There's panels, lunch, and then me. So I'm going to be chilling here for the next couple hours, waiting for my turn, deep breathing exercises, and then I'll do my thing. I'm not as nervous now as I was this morning. However, I think the nerves either might just come back right before I start. We're going in the creator studio. There's no one in here. This is where I'm going to be giving my workshop. Get into it, creator studio. And guess the teacher. Come on. Come on in. Look at it. Ooh. Hey. Wait, they said there's 50, like about 21 kids, so 40, I'm teaching 42 kids today. You hear my gulp? So this is when I'm gonna be giving class and we're like, Hey y'all, my name's Natasha. Welcome to today's session. We're gonna talk about how to make a tiki-taki. I'm stressed. This is and then in there she said that's the control room where they do the controls and they control things in the control room. At this point, everything took a turn, and let me explain to you why. But it happened all so quickly, I didn't have time to get nervous. Originally in the call that I showed you earlier, Sharon went through the rundown of the entire day. These are the panelists. These are the questions that I'm going to be asking you guys. And then Natasha's going to give her class, This is how much time you have in between. While she was talking about the panels, she did mention, Natasha, if you want to be on the panels, let me know. At that point, I was like, girl, I was already freaking out about the fact that I had to teach a class solo. I was not thinking about no panels at all, but she did say something about the panels, but it just like went over my head. Fast forward to us being, and my nail broke the other day. By the other day, I mean yesterday. So sad, but yes, it's a national tragedy. Fast forward to this very next moment. 1 second, I'm taking a photo. The next second, I'm sitting on the panel. Because Sharon comes over, I'm taking photos. She comes over, she's like, are you ready? I thought she was giving me a rundown on something else. So I said, oh, just like 1 second. She's like, okay, I'll come back in 10 minutes. And then she comes back. And then she's like, okay, are you ready? And I said, oh, for what? She's like, for the panel. I said, oh. What do you mean? So as I was walking from the back of the TikTok offices to the front where the panel was happening, in those 45 seconds, it was me finding out that I was going to actually be speaking on the panel, and the invitation that she did extend to me on Friday was an invitation for me to speak on the panel. As I was approaching where I was sitting, my manager sitting up there in the front, and she's like, oh, I didn't know you were speaking. I said, girl, I found out about 45 seconds ago. And then Dr. Hobbs, who was sitting beside me, also said, I didn't know you were speaking. I said, neither did I.
All right, so our first panelist.
The OG YouTubers. And then I had a family friend actually started a channel with her best friend. And I said, wait, that's so cool. She like had the courage to do it. Like I want to do that too. I feel like content was always like my dream job, but I also had to be realistic and go to university. Yeah. So I got my degree in biomedicine. I thought I wanted to be a doctor. I said, no, thank you. I just had way too many side hobbies to, devote my life to medicine for another like 12 plus years at that point. But I was doing all the things to go to med school because content still had not picked up at that point. So I started at 12. At like 20, I was still doing it, but it hadn't, like my moment, hadn't come yet. So I couldn't just like drop out of school and be like, hey, I'm gonna be a content creator. Oh, about dang time, girl. I was doing this for so long. And all these people, that started at the same time as you, or started after you, were like reaching all these milestones, and you're like, girl, this is year 7 and you're still showing nothing.
I want to ensure that there's no red flags in the communication. There's a lot of scams, to be honest. I manage the inboxes of 9 creators, and there's a lot of garbage. So like just really making sure.
So many aspects to being a content creator, and you have to wear all these hats, especially at the beginning. You're the video person, but you're also the creative director, and then you're answering emails, and you're like, I'm one person, When you get emails, if this is something that you're doing, please check who's sending it. Because at gmail.com is not that brand. It will never be that brand. It might sound exciting. The email layout might sound great. If their email is weird, if they're asking you to pay to get products sent, like, oh, pay for this. If you see my videos from the beginning, you would cry. But we all start somewhere, and then you learn all those things, and you make it better each and every time. So yes, it's scary, but sometimes you have to do it with fear, and you'll get the reward. Oh, thank you. Hey! We are.
They got so sad that we comment question and I say like, I don't read like that. That's it.
I know.
Rose in the comments.
This means I don't know what your name is. What is your name? Malaya? And Nia. Nia, nice to meet you. That was so fun.
Yeah. I'm so happy that y'all had fun. And it wasn't like,
I freaked out for like 30 seconds, and then I said, let's do this. I'm like, laugh or something, please.
Yes, anything.
Oh, you guys. Oh my goodness. That was so much fun. I was scared for nothing, literally for nothing. Let me give you a breakdown because I honestly don't know how much my brother recorded. Because it all happened so quickly, I didn't have time to freak out. So 1 second I was in the green room, the next second I was sitting in front of all these children, all these kids, and I said, oh, and I just did my thing. I think it went well. It seemed like the high school kids had fun. And then because of time constraint, there wasn't time for me to teach my workshop because it was just going to be, like 20 minutes, which is fine because I got to speak on the panel. So at least I got to like do something. And I've always dreamt of being on a panel, side note. So I thought that was awesome. But yeah, we did that. We had lunch, and then we had a little mingling hour afterwards. That part I didn't show. We were just like chatting with the team and different people that came in, and we were just it was so good. I just had so much fun. I love doing me talking to the camera here, but it's a lot of me by myself, like, you know, talking to you guys. So doing something like with other people has been fun. I mentioned in my video or my vlog last week that sometimes I miss working in an office because you get to like be with your favorite coworkers and all that stuff. And today it felt like a field trip, but it also felt like we're going to the office, and it was great. Anyways, I need to get into some comfortable clothes. Yes. Makeup lasted beautifully as an oily girl. I did the mixture of the One Size primer that I tried last time with the Estee Lauder foundation. She's the hard-hitting stuff. And the One Size spray. And I did my makeup, at 7 a.m.? It's currently 4 o'clock. Usually my makeup would be really, really, really oily by hour 2 or 3. I'm going to trial and do a wear test of this routine a couple more times, solidify it a little bit more, and then I'll do a dedicated video for application for oily skin because I'm like, oh my goodness. I remember doing my makeup 10 different ways to find out what would work best for me, and I feel like I've been on that journey and trying to find that. So I feel like that might be coming soon so I can show you and share with you my best tips and tricks. Maybe I'll do it a YouTube video or maybe I'll do it on Instagram, but let's get out of this outfit. It is a couple hours later at least. I've done most of my posting. I have a sponsored video going live tomorrow, and sometimes brands will ask for something called a silent period, which means you can't post for X amount of hours before the video goes live or after the video goes live, and I forgot that this video has a silent period. I'll be good to post tomorrow, but sometimes it can get a little annoying because you're like, oh, of course when someone tells you you can't do something is when you want to do something. In conjunction with all the editing and posting that I did, I also saw the amount of things that I need to tackle as an adult in my to-do list, and I got so overwhelmed by the amount of things that I need to do that it pissed me off. So I'm going to watch a movie after this, but I did get some mail that we're going to see what it is. Rose Perfecto Shine Serum Lipstick. Okay. So yeah, all those things that I had to do kind of all hit my inbox at one time, and I got overwhelmed, and it was just not too much, and I'm already feeling a lot of emotions today at baseline, so I'm like, I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I literally, if you know that one TikTok.
Okay. Are you kidding? That's unfair. She made those. I need to calm down. Everything's fine.
Amanda.
I'm an adult.
Where she's like, I'm an adult. Da da da. I literally just had one of those moments. I don't know why I was so easily overstimulated right now that I'm like, girl, slow down. So I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to slow it down. And we're going to try again tomorrow. None of these things are urgent, and also none of these things I can fix in the next 5 minutes or attend to in the next 5 minutes. So because of that, why should I worry about it? Why should I worry? Ooh, the Prism Libre Glow Serum Foundation. What a beautiful packaging. Oh, one of those. Wait, that's so cool. Okay. I want to try that. The bangs are whatever portion in the front is bothering me, so I put a little elastic around it. Anyways, I should probably leave this house in the next 10 minutes so I'm not too, I'm gonna be really late. Actually, let me hurry up. I'm going to a boxing class. It's a Makeup Forever event, but it's a boxing class. You can't go wrong with a black workout set. Let me get changed as I speak. But I realized I don't have a matching set, so we're going to make it work with what we got. I haven't gone to a makeup event where I'm required to sweat. So I know that people are like, I've been to workout events. I think like I went to like a solid core class once with Nyla in LA, but that was for liquid IV. So it was okay that no one was wearing anything on their face. But I'm like, am I supposed to go bare face? Or am I supposed to go with something on? We're going with my Makeup Forever Shine Control. I'm not using this because I'm going to an event with them. I'm using this because I use this every single day. I just realized that I didn't put lotion on. And my face is dry. And I realized when I looked up where it was that it's further from where I live than I thought. So I should have been out the door negative 15 minutes ago. However, here I am. I think I'm just gonna do a little eyebrow and that might be it. Literally. And if these individuals are there with a full face of makeup, I'm gonna be like, oh well. And it's not like, oh, I need to wear makeup because I gotta go, and no, it's that the girlies might be wearing it, but it's okay if I'm not. Let's just do a little bit of mascara. I love to put on lip balm and then on top smudge my Limitless Brown and my Cupid's Bow and red at the bottom because it gives me more like a plump lip. I'm bringing this. Let me bring my big purse. This is a purse I like to bring because I get to bring my camera. Not that I need profesh photos for this, but I'm just gonna put it in here. This is what we're wearing. We got the black matching set. Put a hoodie on top. I wish I had a zip up. I don't. I'm gonna put on I put on deodorant, right? Did I put on deodorant? I think I had to check if my armpits were wet. We're heading out the door.
Going hands to elbows. Okay, you can do this with your knees down too. Hands to elbows.
p.m. in the evening Saturday. So I went to the class, you saw that, came back, ate, editing session, took a nap, watched some YouTube, and right now I'm finishing up the video and realized that I didn't really do anything else today but that, because I wanted to try to get this video up tomorrow, because I'm like, well, the end goal is to get my YouTube schedule to align so I'm uploading on Sundays, because I feel like less people are working on Sundays. I know there's still people that work on Sundays, but I feel like if you were to compare a Sunday work day versus a Monday work day, more people are clocked in on the Monday. So I felt like on the Monday, me saying, oh, video's up at noon, it's kind of inconvenient and you have to find like a time to fit it in. However, on Sunday, because a lot of my favorite posts on Sundays, I can just watch them bam, bam, wham, back to back, and you can just put me in the slot. Put me in, coach. So that's basically what's happening. Side note, remember this couch? Do you remember this couch? I don't think I've ever talked to you guys about this couch. So I bought this when I moved in, that's why I have it. And it was like a deal because the couch that I actually wanted was like $3,000. And I'm like, in this economy, I'm not spending $3,000 on no couch. So then I found this one on Facebook Marketplace for $800. And I said, period. Guess what? First, the fact that it doesn't fit here, it's a sectional and the L part doesn't fit. The L part is in my room. And two, it is so uncomfortable. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting here for long periods of time, but I feel like my tailbone is going to snap, crackle, pop. And you're like, Natasha, what does this story have to do with me? I just have to give you the backstory as to why my back is hurting. That's literally the end of the tale. I have nothing else to add apart from the fact that my back is hurting. However, I'm proud of myself that the video is about 80% done. I just have to add this last part, watch it one time through again, and then do all the stuff like make the thumbnail, bada bing, bada boom. And then I think I might watch some more YouTube after this, which leads me to my next question. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Because I've been looking at some and I haven't found a couple of people that I really truly enjoy. I've just like been looking at videos to see if I like the way people document, and I'm like, I found some, but not Faith, which also leads me to the fact that I am editing this video, and although I do like how this video turned out, I know I can do better in my documentation process, so I'm gonna hopefully apply that knowledge in my next vlog, and hopefully within each weekly vlog you can see it get a little bit better, and it's framed a little bit better. How many times can you say the word better? Those are all my thoughts. Do I have any other thoughts to share? Apart from my back is hurting, I'm excited to make another video. I think next week I might sprinkle in a video that's not a weekly vlog to see how you respond to it, and then we'll take it from there. We'll test the waters. We'll see if it's a good response. If not, then I don't know. I want to try to mix in other types of content apart from a vlog, because I feel like the vlog is good for people that watch me on multiple platforms and they just want to see like a little bit more than the 2-minute video here, 2-minute video there. You know what I'm saying? You get to see a little bit more of my life. But I feel like for discoverability purposes and not gathering more people, but like growing as an audience, the vlog has less chances. Like there's less chance you'll watch a vlog of someone that you don't know versus a different type of educational video. I'm not sure. At this point, I'm just speaking out loud. In conclusion, I hope you enjoyed it. This week was wild. This week was wild because there's so many things happening behind the scenes, but also so many things that happened that you guys saw, and my brain was all over the place, and I felt like I was getting overstimulated, but it was great. It was great at the end of the day. In conclusion, it was good. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.